The Caribbean islands are made up of more than 7,000 unique and culturally rich islands scattered throughout the Caribbean Sea. You won't struggle to find an island that suits you amongst this diverse and enchanting set of destinations. The best islands in the Caribbean gets an influx of tourists from around the world each year who come for the diving, tropical weather, and luxurious white sand beaches. Most of the islands are considered safe to travel, although you should always check for hurricane season and tropical storms before you go. Whether you are a couple going on a honeymoon, a group of young spring breakers looking to stay up dancing all night, or a retired couple who want to go away on a tranquil cruise, you'll find your dream holiday in the Caribbean. Number 10. Barbados. The island of Barbados is a great choice for travelers on a budget, though the island has plenty of luxury destinations too. The island is also a great place to sample some of the best rum. Surfing, windsurfing, and days on the beach doing absolutely nothing are just some of the things the island has in store. You'll be spoiled for beaches on your trip, but Rockley Beach is definitely a must-see. Once you tire of the sand and the sea, head to Bridgetown and spend the day shopping and strolling through the downtown area, which is another of the Caribbean's UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Number 9. Jamaica. Jamaica is a lively Caribbean island that is filled with music, great food, and colorful cities and beaches. Jamaicans have a thirst for fun, and that is reflected in the many street parties. Dancehall music is amongst the most popular tunes played in Jamaica, the Caribbean's third largest island. Taste the best rum punch at local bars in Kingston, laze on a tropical beach on the north shore of the island where well-known spots like 7 Mile Beach are, or head into the Blue Mountains and get a taste of the jungle. If you're a reggae fan, you can't leave the island without going to the birthplace of the legendary Bob Marley. Make your way to the town of 9 Mile and go on a Bob Marley tour. Number 8. US Virgin Islands. The US Virgin Islands constitute about 50 islands that are all a part of the US. Some are so small they don't have a single inhabitant on them. St. Croix is the biggest, and it's most likely to be your base during your holiday. There's lots you can do from St. Croix, like taking a trip to Buck Island that is known for its colorful reefs. Island hopping is one of the best things about the US Virgin Islands. Another popular island is St. Thomas. It has a fabulous stretch of white sand beach, Magens Bay. Should you decide to stay on St. Thomas, you can easily catch a day charter to Water Island, which has quiet and picture-perfect beaches like Honeymoon Beach. Number 7. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Scattered between St. Lucia and Grenada, there are 32 islands and islets that together make up St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The main island, as you might have guessed, is St. Vincent. So why come here over some of the more well-known Caribbean islands? Well, the beaches are less crowded and the laid-back, slow pace of life is great for travelers looking for a tranquil and peaceful holiday. It's easy to island hop in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Make sure you visit the largely undiscovered island of Bequia from St. Vincent. Based on the island's pirate-riddled history, you might even find hidden treasures. Number 6. Cuba. Cuba is fascinating for a number of reasons, like its lively culture, rhythmic sun music, and dance scene. Aside from that, it's also the biggest island in the Caribbean. Whilst you're in the capital, Havana, make sure you go to Habana Vieja. It's a must-see UNESCO World Heritage Site. If you want to escape the city to somewhere smaller, then head to the colonial town of Baracoa and sit and people watch at the Park Central. Similarly, if it's the sand and sea that you want, then head to Cayo Guillermo and Cayo Coco. Number 5. British Virgin Islands. The British Virgin Islands are made up of more than 50 isles and are a hotspot for sailors. As you might have guessed based on the name, it's an overseas territory that still technically belongs to Britain. There are some must-see destinations, like the ancient volcanic rocks at the Baths, and the secluded beaches at Cow Wreck Bay that was named after the cow bones that mysteriously washed up onto the shore many moons ago. You can also go treasure hunting on Norman Island. Legend has it that the treasure buried there in 1843 is yet to be discovered. Other highlights of the islands are their fun full moon parties and fresh fish and chips. Number 4. Curaçao. The Caribbean island of Curaçao has brightly colored colonial architecture round every corner. Its culture and cuisine have a certain European flair to them, in accordance to their past as a colony. It's one of the ABC Islands, and the perfect destination for travelers who want a more authentic experience of the Caribbean. When you're there, visit as many of the island's 40 beaches as you can. Put Playa Canepa and Playa Porto Mari at the top of your list. After, stroll around the island's capital, Willemstad, where Dutch colonists built lavish mansions that are still intact today. Number 3. Turks and Caicos. Turks and Caicos are a collection of some 300 tiny islets that are British overseas territory, though some of them are no bigger than a small beach. The islands attract visitors thanks to their spectacular tropical beaches and pristine turquoise waters. One great thing about the islands is that they aren't as touristy as some of the other Caribbean islands, so you won't have to share your beach spot with hundreds of other visitors. The capital of the islands is Cockburn Town, but Provinciales is a more popular destination. You can expect pirate carvings from the 19th century dotted around, opportunities to go scuba diving through vibrant coral reefs, and out-of-this-world beaches at Grace Bay. Don't leave without trying deep-fried conch clams. Number 2. Antigua. Beaches, beaches, beaches. Antigua Island has a lot of beaches, around 365 of them to be precise. Probably due to its landscape, the island is riddled with resorts. All-inclusive holidays are definitely easy to find in Antigua, whether you are looking for luxury or budget. Most of the resorts along the island are along Dickinson Bay, Jolly Harbour, and Five Islands Peninsula. The west coast is less of a beach destination, but it does have some great spots history lovers will enjoy. Explore the Rendezvous Bay, which is more secluded and takes a walk through the rainforest to get to, and Nelson's Dockyard National Park, the island's UNESCO World Heritage Site. Eat fresh fish and sip on pina coladas on the beach in Half Moon Bay. Number 1. St. Lucia. Whether you are looking for adventure or luxury, St. Lucia has it. The island is perfect for all kinds of travelers, from solo travelers to honeymooners. If you are a nature lover, you can spend your time trekking in the mountains, whilst sports enthusiasts can windsurf, kayak, and snorkel in the blue Caribbean waters. If you're looking for lazy beach days and an easy holiday with all the luxuries included, head to the north of the island and stay in Rodney Bay. But, if it's the outdoors that has called you to St. Lucia, then Soufriere in the south will be more your cup of tea. The area is home to the breathtaking pitons, volcanic spires that line the coast and create views that are photographer's heaven. The island has been greatly influenced by French culture, and the delicious Creole cuisine prepared around the island reflects it. Make sure you try a plate of green fig and salt fish before you head home. Do subscribe ScoopBuddy for more such videos.